Morning, people. Morning, everyone in chat. Morning, Chris. Morning, Emily. Morning, Susan. Keep my camera off a minute while I make the smoke because YouTube don't like it. No, never really one for me last night, so I haven't even caught up with any YouTube shenanigans or anything. So I haven't got a clue what went on after sort of, I don't know, 8:30, 9 last night. I waited to see it was live this morning and waited for Nutter to go off, and I've just seen that Archie and Shuffling are live as well. I didn't see they were live, so never mind. I'll have to catch up with their live later on. I was enjoying. Morning, Phil. Morning, Zara. I was enjoying Mark Kelly's live last night, but I couldn't keep my fucking eyes open. I had a look at Zara's and for about 10 minutes, and that was it for me. I was fucking gone early. Yeah, my body clock seems to have gone the other way. Fucking going to sleep early and getting up a bit earlier than normal. I'm usually up at 6 or whatever. I've been getting up fucking 3, 4. Phil calls me madness, Sarah. Rather than ministry. A few people do, actually. Morning, Tim. Looking forward to your live this evening, fella. It's going to be a good crowd in. I know, because people have been waiting. Made myself, obviously, I made myself a little intro. I also made myself another little video for the trolls. Fuck me, that's the lady on to do the booty, Robert. I don't know what's happened down our way in South Wales. All through the summer, there's been hardly any fucking car boot sales. They were my, like in the week, they were my fucking thing. Like, you know, go on, especially on a Thursday, go to the fucking big car boot sale and go shopping afterwards and make a day of it. Like, cheers, Susan. All links will be pinned. Tim, there's a link there for Tim's first live tonight. I'll be watching. Oh, not again. Crackly again. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I haven't even got my external mic plugged in. It's just got to be my my fucking laptop mic. It's got to be. I'll have to do something about that. If it's too bad, I probably won't sound long because it'll get on my tits. Knowing that it's getting on your tits. Yeah, no worries, Zara. No worries at all. If you just want to come backstage and put something in the private chat. I'll put my camera on now. Sat in the back again. Unexpected extra trip to Cardiff yesterday because the doctor that had fucking arranged for my wife to go in to have her line changed, the nurses knew fuck all about it. So I took her down yesterday morning. She was expecting to stay till Wednesday, and I picked her up yesterday afternoon after they dialyzed her. So I'm getting a bit behind on the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So it's a brand new laptop, so the mic isn't dirty or anything. Maybe static from the charger. I wish I had cheap turkeys, Phil. I fucking love turkey, but last Christmas I had we had turkey and goose. I wanted a fucking goose. So I was a bit posh. Morning, Paul. I had goose. Yeah, I've removed my external speaker actually. Morning, Bobby. How's it going, fella? Nice one, Tim. That's pinned up. Any links that go in get pinned. Morning, Flyme. How's it going, fella? Just fly through the chat. I did take on board something that Ornery said the other day, and that's that I go through the comments quickly, and I do. I like everyone's comments to come up on the screen, but I should pause a bit more on them occasionally, and because I do answer the comments. Yeah, and it might be because I'm wireless as well. I had issues the other day with I was clicking on videos on my phone and there was no audio. I had to come back out of the video, click out of it completely, and go back in again to whoever was live or whatever, or whoever's video it was, and then I'd have the audio. It was strange. Excuse me a minute. I'm just checking something on my phone here a minute. Excuse me, just 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I was just sending a message a minute. Catch back up. I try to be live follower. I try. I do like everyone's comment to come up on screen. Sometimes I do miss them, obviously, if I'm deep in conversation or miss something, you know. Yeah, I think YouTube are playing games at the minute, Robert, with people's algorithms, fucking, especially promoting people's videos and lives, so many lives that I've got bell notifications on for. I don't even get a notification for like half an hour or 45 minutes up after the live's started. It's fucking strange one. I still haven't watched anything of Text, to be honest. Obviously now I know who he is, but I haven't searched him up or anything. Morning, Steve. I haven't searched him up or anything to look at any of his lives. I should really. I hope you made a bit of coin this morning or found yourself some bargains. I fucking love Boots Are Bargains. Fair play. I'm the one that always digs through the little boxes of like fucking badges and old lighters and things like that, looking for Zippos and stuff. Yeah, it's weird. It is, Zara. Sometimes I'm not even getting any notifications at all. Which, for people I'm bell sub to and bell notification, I find it weird. Morning, Ludon. All the links are starred on StreamYard or pinned. 50 live follow. But you can do it straight away. You just got to open the StreamYard account and try and go live on YouTube, and it'll tell you to wait up to 24 hours to use your streaming software. Yeah. Couple of joins. I've been tempted to get one, and my missus said she was going to think about getting me one for last Christmas, I think, or something. But I probably wouldn't want a second-hand one unless I could fully test it, and make sure all the batteries held a charge and the camera was good, or it'd have to be one I could mount my GoPro to. Turn the camera off while I light my thingy to YouTube don't cry. You know what they're like. They always check my stuff anyway, so they will obviously stick their head in and monitor my live stream because they fucking they approve all my videos, so they have to approve my videos because I've got a few age restricted and a warning and one taken down. So nice coffee. 2 strong espresso shots made with long life semi-skimmed milk. Oh, just like a fucking coffee shop. Just like a proper coffee shop. Amsterdam coffee shop. Everyone give Ludon a sub. Morning, Futai. Yeah, I saw Dino finished like half hour before I got up or something, and that surprises me because he's usually an evening dude, isn't he? Big up, Bobby. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. I know mornings I waffle a bit and people don't always want to come on a Sunday morning or early mornings, you know. Anne-Marie's link is pinned as well. All links get pinned. One of the mods could put in the real honest truth. I'd appreciate it, and I'll pin that one as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Anne-Marie. I'm looking forward to it. I know Tim's been on panel now, but I think he's been around long enough now that he'll just ease himself in. You know what I mean? It's I don't think it's going to be a problem for him. You know, I think he'll just just slide on in easy like. Might get a bit nervous, Tim, before you press that live button, because I still do sometimes. Get the old fucking jitters in the belly, and oh, do I want to go live or not? But no. Have to hide my morning doobie. Oh, YouTube will be on me. Winter's coming. Won't be long, and the White Walkers will be making their way down across the Scottish border. Big up, Phil Graham. Yeah, I do, Anne Marie. Yeah, I've said I was in a gigging band for a long time, and if it was a new venue or something, I'd still get nervous. You know, even after fucking years and years and years of doing it, until you hit the first chord, and then the nerves are just gone. And it's the same as this. As soon as you hit the live button, that's it. Nerves gone. Morning, Jerry. Paul, you can do what you want, fella. Free and open. Yeah, cheers, Ludon. Free and open channel here, fella. I do, like I said before, I do heavily moderate my own chat because I won't have anything that's deemed as bullying in the chat or panel. So, yeah, it's we do have our bants and everything, but it's a bit of a safe place, you know. Big up, Zeus. Stick to me routine a minute. Morning, Steve.
Morning, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm good.
Just thought I'd jump on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. Fucking, you must have been up like me, up in the crack of sparrows this morning to go to the car boot sale.
Yeah, we was up early. I mean, I didn't plan to go, but when I seen Rob Gamer, heading out, I thought, yep, pick me up, sir. I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Bloody feet are knackered.
Yeah. Yeah, I was up really early and watched a bit of a live, and then I fell back to sleep for an hour. Like fucking, my body clock's all over the place at the minute. It's been weird down here for all summer. Hardly any fucking car boot sales, and I'm a lover of a car boot sale.
Yeah, I love to get out if I can to them because you can pick up some bargains sometimes. But
Yeah,
last weekend was a lot bigger than this one.
yeah. The weather's on the turn now, and it's
Yeah, probably most of the
yeah,
sellers were 50-50 whether to turn up or not, I suppose.
yeah.
But yeah, my fucking feet are aching now. It's like as if I walked about 5 miles.
Yeah, Yeah, I do that. Car boot sales, I don't. I got to go around a couple of times just in case I miss something. Like I said, I dig through. I'm one of them people that digs through all the boxes looking for fucking Zippo lighters or old pen knives, anything like that.
Yeah, we probably went around about 4 times, because because of the new people coming in and setting up, and so you can't just go around once. You've got to go around a couple of times, especially that time in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. I got you, Chris. Right, Chris? I got you.
Yes,
You're on.
yes, it's me, bud.
Yeah, I got
It's
you.
me. Hello there, people at Harry Ministry. I'm very disappointed in myself that I wasn't the first one on. I didn't see the link, mate. My eyes are gone a bit.
Yeah, it's yeah, the link's always there. All right, Bobby, I got you, Bobby. So up to you if you want to leave your camera on or not.
Yeah, I'm fine, mate.
Big up, Bobby.
How are we
I
doing,
got you,
guys?
Paul.
How you doing,
Yeah,
Bobby? You
good.
all right?
Good.
All right, lads. Oh, I've got a question
Yeah,
there,
you're on,
haven't I?
Paul.
Someone's asking me a question there. Bobby, please, can you tell me whether you're going to the peaceful protest at Decker's house? If not, why not? And will you be funding yourself or asking for coffees? Oh, well, that's a good one, isn't it? Now then, I must admit, if you don't mind me speaking, lads, I don't want to jump on and then
No,
take
carry on,
over.
Bobby.
Yes, as far as well, I call him Dickie just for the benefit of YouTube. Yes, I did. I was on his case, if you like, for quite a long time, and I still am in some sense because I believe in fighting the good fight, and this guy needs redemption. He needs to speak up, and I feel very sorry for him at the moment because a lot of people might disagree, but I feel sorry because I think the man needs to hold his hand up now and admit to his past and look for redemption and basically, I think the only choice the guy has is to hold his hand up, admit things, and sit back. And if it's not accepted, just sit back and wait. As we've seen many times in the past, people have been accepted in the future. These are God, and people do show empathy and sympathy and let people move on. That's the only answer he's got. Now, as far as the protest goes, I've not been asked to go. If I were asked, I would consider it, but it'd have to be a peaceful protest. I think at the moment there's a lot of talk on this protest, and there's a lot of nasty talk as well. And I know I sound like I'm sitting on fence a little bit, but I will keep on this guy until I think justice is shown for the survivors. I won't call them victims, I call them survivors, because I know most people who have been victims prefer to be called survivors. I hope that answers your question a little bit. Sorry that if I sound as though I'm sitting up fence a little bit, but that's where my heart lays. So
No,
there you go, guys.
You just made me like own up to pinching a tuck shop money back in the day when I was a kid, because I thought you were talking about me there and own up to his sins and whatnot. I didn't think you were talking about Big Decker Haggy. But continue on, my friend. Honestly, sorry for interrupting you. I'm just a light over the mood.
No. Hey, that's a great thing to say, mate. It's a great thing to say. We've all got something in us past, something we sit back now and again and think, oh my God, did I really do that?
I've got 4 kids, mate. 4 kids. I think about that 4 times. Every one of them. What did I do?
Yeah.
Why did I do it?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things, isn't it? We've all got something. Fortunately, mine have been, as you say, as a kid. I did do things that I shouldn't have done, and I regret. I tell you one thing I used to do as a kid. I mean, I'm an old man now, but I used to nick fags off my mum. And
Same.
you know, I was only like 13, 14. She used to do a big shop on a Friday, and she used to come back with 200 fags, and she used to always open a packet of fags, and she'd say, "Where are they? I've lost them. Where are they?" But she didn't bother because she got loads more. Another one was I used to pinch the one right at the back. You know, a full packet.
Yeah.
If you pinch one right at the back, that didn't disturb the others.
They wouldn't notice.
I mean, you used to sell single tabs at school as well. Did you used to sell loose at school?
Say that again, mate.
Did you used to sell loose cigarettes at school that you would pinch off your mouth? Because I did.
Definitely, mate, definitely.
I hope she's not fucking listening to this.
Another one was I used to bunk off school. I don't know if you guys call it bunking. We used to bunk off school.
Yeah.
And we had a landline, so I used to disconnect it so they couldn't ring up. I used to loosen the wires through the day while the school was open. And until one day I was sat with my feet up watching the TV. My mum and dad were at school, at work. And I looked out the window. Teacher stood at window.
With the key in his hand, whacking it off his hand, ready to give you a Bobby for being a naughty boy.
In them days, they could grab on you and put you in car and take you. Nobody questioned it. You know what I mean? Take you back to school. But them were just school days errors. You know what I mean? You know, and pinching from the corner shop. I used to go in the corner shop, and we used to have remember. I don't know if you guys remember that we used to have a penny tray where there were sweets. We just, you know, you could get little bits of licorice and little.
Yep.
And there'd be a penny tray, and all the kids after school used to go in and spend a couple of pennies on this tray. Well, I used to wait till they'd all gone in, and then I used to
rob it, Bobby. That's what you used to pinch it.
And there was this big clock in the corner of the shop, and I used to say to the shop owner, "What time is it, please?" Very innocent, you know, as a kid. And when he looked round, I used to fill my pockets with a penny tray.
They're called the 50 pence tray now, mate. It's not a penny tray now, it's a 50 pence tray.
It will be, mate.
You can't get Mouth-Wows and penny jellies no more. If 10 pence mix up, it's non-existent.
I remember when the blackjacks were only like a penny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Salad,
well, the blackjacks, you couldn't eat the blackjacks because your teeth were black, weren't they? They were black for age. And your tongue.
Remember Bubbaloo's? Bubbaloo's.
Morning, Paul. I would say good morning to Paul. Morning, Paul.
Can you remember a drink called iced tea? It was a can of pop, but it was iced tea, it was called. I remember getting me pocket money, and it was, again, I'm only 38, right? Well, I'm getting me pocket money and going to Sid's shop along the road, spending £2, right? But I used to come back with 2 carrier bags full of sweets. Now, I can't get a loaf of bread for £2.
No, you can't.
I used to like that iced tea in the can. Hello, Steve, anyway, by the way. Thank you. Cheers, mate. I love you, mate. Yeah, that iced tea. Was it Lipton? Lipto or something?
I think it was, but my memory's been absolutely smashed by the natural herbal remedies that go on this planet. I'm not going to say no more, but you know.
I was addicted to the Lipton's iced tea. You know, the bottles you can buy in the shop, 500ml bottles. Until I found out that they contain 24 spoonfuls of fucking sugar.
Oh, I didn't know they did it in bottles.
Yeah, the same as the full fat Coke has got 24 spoonfuls of sugar or 24 grams. Lipton's tea. I thought I was doing myself a favour by drinking it, but obviously not. I don't drink it anymore.
Well, it must be better by Coke.
The coffee I have has got 6 spoonfuls of sugar in me. 6, and I do that myself.
Wow. What about Coke? How many spoonfuls of sugar is in Coke?
About the same.
No idea.
It's probably like 24, 26 grams, which works out about 24 spoonfuls.
Does anybody know Coke? Because apparently Diet Coke is worse for you than actually sugared Coke. They say there's something in it.
Yeah,
it's the artificial ingredients, isn't it?
And it's not good for you. It's not good for you. The sweeteners I have aren't good for you at all.
Cherry Pepsi Max all the way.
And any pop like black, I think that's bad for you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, these sweeteners, the aspartame in the sweeteners has been proven to cause depression if you use sweeteners and stop using them.
Right.
Stick to vodka. At least that's made out of potatoes, and that's your carbohydrates.
Yeah, you promoting vodka this time in the morning. Come on.
Actually, I used
I'm
this
only
out
joking.
bubble gum.
I'm only joking.
You know, I'll tell you now, lads. Can you remember how much you paid for your first pint? Mine were 25 pence.
Well, it used to be the working men's club, but you can't actually use that term now. It's a social club.
Social club.
And they didn't do Stella. It was only Foster's and other things. And I think it was about £2.
Yeah,
Wow.
about £1 for me, my first pub or pint.
I used to go to
local brew at South Wales, Albright, £1 a pint.
Hey, I'm
I
from
went-
South Wales. You know, Kevin and Guide.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It cost me 29 pence. I went to club. It cost me 25 pence. Can anybody remember the days when they closed at 3 o'clock and opened again at 5 or 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Went home for dinner.
Yeah, what we used to do, I was only a young lad, and when I first started drinking, what we used to do, we'd go to the pub 11 o'clock, it shut at 3, and it'd open again at 5. But what we used to do, we go to the club in between, so you could drink all day then. Now you don't have to bother.
And drink cider. That's all I done. Sit in the park and drink cider as a kid.
Oh yeah, I did that as well.
White Lightning and Pulse. Yes, who just said White Lightning?
Yeah.
Me.
Bella Briscoe.
Them were the days.
In Lambrini.
In a blue bottle. Put it in a blue bottle, White Lightning.
White Lightning was in a blue bottle, Pulse was in a green bottle, but Bella Briscoe and Lambrini were in a glass bottle. That was more classy. That's what the women drunk, right? In one bottle of that, most of the women were yours if you wanted them. Up Newcastle, I'm telling you that now, right? They were. And I can't believe you paid £2 for a pint when you were younger. I only pay that now in my social club.
Even back then, fish and chips were £1.75 for cod.
And when they were actually wrapped in proper newspaper, I mean, the crap that they do now. Yeah.
I mean,
I think that makes it taste better. It's original, the taste when it's in a newspaper and you can actually taste the information you're eating.
We just had a chip shop last year open up down this end in Telford, and it's the only one that uses, the normal newspaper to wrap the chips up and that with.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were allowed to do that anymore.
I think it's
no, it's illegal now, isn't it?
Because we're all allergic to everything now. You have to eat a ton of shit before you die. That's what I was told. Right?
Yeah.
I'm still doing the other.
Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of these things that are banned now, like conkers, kids playing conkers, kids are not allowed to play in the dirt. That's the reason why all these viruses are going around.
Yeah, it is.
It done us no harm.
You remember Curbs? You remember the game Curbs?
Yeah, Curbs with the football. Yeah.
In conkers, as you've just said. My kids, I took them conker pick. Well, one of them, my second youngest, and he was fascinated by the conkers, but didn't understand what we were getting them for. Now I'm 37 at the time, and I was climbing up the tree because I'm a big kid at heart. But when I got them, I tried to explain the game to him, and he was like, baffled, just absolutely. It's honestly, it's worrying how far kids have went from where we've come from. Again. 20 years does amazing things in society.
Kids aren't allowed to climb trees now. I mean, that was after the battle, wasn't it? That was after the germs on the trees. You just get and the insects. You just got used to it. But no wonder why we've got all these. Sorry, mate.
We used to dip as conkers in vinegar and put them in oven.
Yeah.
You had a belter. You had a belter then. They got me down
the earring cupboard.
You remember all that, lads?
Bobby,
Yeah.
do you want to
Yeah.
know the best trick or the best conquer?
What's the
You know, listen to this, my friend, right? I'm not trying to educate you, but I have been told this and practiced it when I was younger. If you get a conquer from 1 year, leave it in its shell till the next year, right? It is harder than putting it in a freezer, putting it in nail varnish, putting it in vinegar. All them tricks we were taught when we were kids. You keep a conker to mature for a full year in its shell. The next year, it is harder than the Cray twins on steroids.
Really?
Yeah, we used to do ours with nail varnish. I mean, I'm only
Well,
45, but you
You see,
know,
the
I
thing
mean,
is, if they brought conkers back, it came popular again. They wouldn't be doing that, would they? Like we did.
Morning,
It would
Dave.
experiment. They'd be injecting it with gorilla glue and things, wouldn't they? They'd be giving it something big, wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Feeding it with
Yeah.
Monster and rock star drinks, energy drinks. Either would be, Bobby. You're absolutely right, mate.
No,
Or manipulating it by AR technology to make it better than it should be.
yeah, you don't need. We didn't do that. We experimented, didn't we? You know what I mean? We experimented. I mean, we used to go down the woods by us when we were kids and jump in the stream, you know, and there were a little waterfall. It was dangerous as well. Don't get me wrong, there were rats swimming in that, but everybody did it. My parents did it before me, but we always came home healthy and we always came home on time. You know, it's
Yeah.
you know what? Do you know what it
Yeah.
is? I'm something like my father now, and he used to think silly old bugger. But we do. We turn into us parents, don't we? As we get older, we say the same
father.
thing.
I haven't heard that for a
Bang
long
on there,
time,
mate.
that word,
Okay.
father.
I've got my little one here with me, right? The littlest one. And I find myself saying to my kids now stuff my dad used to say to me, and I'm only 38, right? Now, when I'm being hypocritical against my son for doing stuff I was, you know, when I tell him off, it's
Aye.
embarrassing when I hear my voice because
Yeah.
even when I tell me ma and my sister and whatnot, even my lass, they laugh at us because they're going, Welsh, do you realise how stupid it sounds come from you? But I have to do it. What else am I meant to do? Sit and encourage him and go, come on, I'll come to the park with you and drink cider. No, I've got to be that bell end that actually sounds like a divvy by telling them this when I'm a proper
You know what the two
hypocrite.
big ones were? Every parent said the two big ones were kids today don't know the bone, and the other one is music sounds all the same.
Not these days. It's all swearing. A lot of it's cut out, isn't it? On these
Yeah.
new
90s
songs.
Euro dancing, late, nearly 2000s raves. That's but I love Frank Sinatra, Elvis. I love stuff like Miley Cyrus. I've got a massive genre, but Chris the Bricks of rave at heart. That's what lies in me. I was sneaking out to the gay scenes, right, in gay friendly clubs because they were the best night. Then I was going to late night raves, right, all night, started at 12, finished at 7. Now, that's my son. I do apologise for the noise. Joe the fuck.
You right, Logman, mate?
He wants his Lego table out. That's what he does. He wants his Lego table out because he's trying to fill out his down being a builder.
I can imagine that.
Apologise about this, my friend. You know, I'm on father duties this morning, but that's insulting. That's insulting for 10 minutes anyway. Get in the cage, will you? Get in the cage. Sit down.
Someone wants me to do a sponsored silence. They've just put it up a minute ago. They'll sponsor me. I must be talking too much.
No, that's me. That's me, Bobby. I kind shut the fuck up, me, mate. Honestly, I do apologise. Between me and yourself, mate, you will get a word in.
I don't. That was me last night on other streams. They couldn't shut me up.
You're a naughty boy on other streams, you ministry. You're nothing like you are on your own.
Who's me? What's that, Bobby?
How are you finding the lives?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I enjoy doing it.
They can be a bit hectic, can't they?
Yeah, they can. Mine don't get to
Yeah,
like I said earlier, like Paul in the chat, and he said he might come on. Like I've been criticised and called a snowflake and a lefty and this, that, and the other because I got no problem with taking out people who I deem as bullies in the chat or You know,
I'm not a
take the
bad
edge
person.
myself, and I
You
don't
had me and
expect my
Crinkle on the
monster
other
to take
night,
the edge.
G. Me and Crinkle were on the
Um,
other night, two opposite ends of YouTube. That's how brazen you are. You're very comfortable and controlling me. You remind me of I think Deanology's lives. He's got total control of them while sitting back and watching them. But you let controversial characters on. And that the other night, my friend, I do apologise if I got a bit high rate, but Chris Prick is an arsehole, really. I am. I'm a
No,
very
you're
calm
right.
person normally.
No, you're right.
Can I just say,
People
Logman,
don't
you're
know
my favourite
before.
person on YouTube. You really are. I love you to bits, mate. I've got a lot of time for you. I sound a little bit like Spunkfish now, but I do. He's funny as hell.
Who's that, Bobby?
Ministry.
Ministry.
Ministry, have you
Logman.
been bombed yet? I got porn bombed. Have you been porn bombed yet?
Yeah, I've been done about 4 or 5 times.
You've got to be
I
quick on the
know
trigger.
by
haven't
as well.
You've been
Yeah,
phone
I know
bombed.
by. And because I use my banners and everything now, and I'll bring them on, but behind the banner, I've had a few of them shouting racial slurs and stuff as well. So that's
You
another thing that they're trying to do if they can't porn bomb you.
Well, all they're wanting to do is just shut your live down, and it will happen. You know, they want it taken off, and that's what they do. It's
Yeah.
just sad, isn't it? It's sad, but you've
Yeah.
got to be quick on the button.
Yeah, I had to take one down yesterday morning because I did have my subs only mode on, and I had bots in that were absolutely flooding the live chat with spam, links, and just random words. And a bot came backstage, obviously trying to get on, and spammed my private chat with over 150 messages. And it was just random words and random numbers. So I shut the stream down, went straight into my fucking VPN and my threat protection, and someone or something had tried to get into my computer maybe 100 or so times, but it had been stopped by my fucking threat protection and malware protection.
I hope you wiped your fucking browser history if they got into your fucking your computer, because I would need to straight away. I'm lucky.
Do you know
that I don't
what?
look
Can I just say? Can I just say? You really sound like Gamer there. You really do sound like
Gamer's
Gamer.
Gamer's a Mackem. I'm a Geordie. There's a massive difference. The best thing in Sunderland is the road out of Sunderland. Newcastle is a very
No, I've been
friendly,
thinking about it. Every time you talk, you sound like, because I had a go at him last night. You really do sound like Gamer.
Oh, please, come on. We're getting on so well there. Gamer's a Mackem. I'm a Geordie. Gamer sounds like, well, he's key to the look. I do like Gamer's very controversial. He is, and he's fun to watch. He is, and it's fun to watch.
He's not a bad lad, is he? But
me, I am. What you see is what you get with me. If you didn't like, is that rock you crawled from under, you can come back under it and die for all I care. I am.
Sorry, I just had to say that. I just had to say that. That's all.
and I love you for it. I do. But I'm going to make it clear to you, Geordies and Mackems.
Hey, I was born in Durham. I was born in Newton Aycliffe in Durham. So
yeah, that's God's country in any way, right? That's in the middle. That's a beautiful country, beautiful town centre. Newcastle is the best, though. We've got architectural buildings. We have friendly people. If you want to smile at us, we'll smile back and talk to you. But we do not talk like Mackems. Please give us that. After you hear us a bit more, you'll realise.
Arcash can actually see the Newton Aycliffe village from where he is. So
because Arcash is from Middlesbrough.
I've got to start cooking Sunday dinner.
Anyway, what I was gonna say.
I'll catch up with you shortly.
Keep up the hard work, mate. Channel's doing well, mate.
Catch you later.
See you later.
Yeah, no worries, Steve.
See you later, mate. See you later, dude.
See you later.
Already cooked.
What I was going to say is, I tried to live last night, but on the device that I'm on,
yeah,
I need to get mods in before I start a live.
Yeah.
I think, Logman, you were there, wasn't you? I think. How do you do that? Can you actually do a test live?
Aye, you can do, but again, you're probably better off asking someone like Ministry. And if you want me to be a mod, honestly, you're gonna get so much shit in your chat because I just wind people up.
Well, I do. I do. You're better off laughing at them. You're better off laughing with them than at them, to be honest, because it winds them up more.
I love it, me.
You know, I did lives.
Oh,
I did live.
I do.
Like I had at one point like 2,000 people on because it was very controversial lives, and I had about 5 mods, and I never looked at the chat because the chat can take you away from the live. There's some channels now
Hi,
they
Bear.
actually the live will actually argue with the chat, you know, and I try and avoid it. And luckily, my mods were on the ball. But that's a lot of people in the chat will try and do that. They'll try and distract the live, and you have to be aware of that, I think.
Bobby, can I give you a word of advice? And this is only me. I've been on a very short while, but you see people like Ministry and Dino, they've got mods which are in their chat which can analyze their chat without them having to watch it, right? Which allows them to interact with the panel. Okay. And the panel, the chat is the main. Look at us in the panel are nothing without the chat. We're just sharp because we're doing what we do. But you need to have trustworthy people that you can have monitorizing your chat and being able to keep you informed. And that allows you to drift from one to the other because your panel will take over themselves and your chat will, but you need a team behind you before you actually get to that point. And that's why I'd never do a live, mate. I've got 4 kids and none of them will back us up.
I mean, Libertarian tried to do a live the other day, and I think he's having problems. Is that true, Libertarian? Because, but I don't know. I mean, Restream and
StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. Having so much problems. Even the internet's having so many problems at the moment.
Get off McDonald's Wi-Fi. Stop sitting outside the McDonald's and pinching their Wi-Fi and buy your own, and you'll not have no problem.
Fucking way, man.
The way that I there is actually an art to this, and the way I did it, it's very difficult. It can be very difficult to host a live, and if you've got, I don't know if you're using StreamYard, but you can have up to 10 guests on if you're paying, or 6 if you're virgin. Now
it'll be Restream for me, but yeah.
Now if you've got 6 guests on, that can be quite difficult if they're not getting along. But as far as the chat went, you're right. It's very important to have have an interaction with the chat. But if you've, like you say, if you've got good mods. They used to type into the private chat, you know, so and so in the chat, he's saying hi, or he's asking this, and it'd alert me to the chat. So I didn't ignore the chat, but there's quite a skill to this. And the other night when I came on to Ministries, he had a guy in, I don't know who he was, and he was rushing against everybody else, and it was getting quite a bit controversial and a bit heavy. And I thought,
wasn't me, was it? My Bob wasn't Crinkle me, was it? Wasn't me and Crinkle, was it?
Yeah, Crinkle, yeah.
That was me and Crinkle, wasn't it? Bob, that was me and Crinkle.
You've actually hit it on the nail there. As long as they don't bring their own personal problems into a chat, I do agree with that. But if I do go live and I can try to sort it out, Libertarian will be my first, but no, Juvix has actually said the best thing there.
Yeah. I do like Restream myself, but I had problems with Restream on the phone. It was really, really difficult to use on the phone, but that's why I went back to StreamYard. But like Bobby said, I've got the paid StreamYard, so you can have full banners, full videos, add your own music and everything. So
let me just say hi to Bear Britain Audits, top lad.
Big up, Bear.
I don't know the guy, but I've watched his work.
Fucking love him. I love him. He probably hates me, but I love him.
Yeah, I don't know the guy, but I watch his work and it's pretty good. And you know that auditing, it's damn hard work. They get lots of shit, don't they?
There's a different league of auditing, right? And I watch a few of them, but Bear has that old school, like from, I want to say, because he's from South, right? He's a streetwise person who was educated through hard graft and whatnot, whereas a lot of the other auditors read a book and they've never been in situations where they have to do what they're doing. And I fucking love, honestly.
Shut up, gamer.
Sorry, you can. I'm joking. I'm pissed off you can hear this, right? Because I do really, really like Bear, and that I honestly, call me gamer all you want, because I'd rather think it was gamer saying this to them, right? But where's keys to these keys, like?
Do you know what? You're never going to live that down. Every time I'm on a panel, you're never going to live that down.
Listen, my friend, honestly, you can absolutely hammer me with that, right? Because once me and Gamer understand. The man himself. It's Bear.
Yeah, Bobby, hello to you as well, mate, and thanks, bro. Appreciate that comment.
Respect, fella.
Yeah, respect for you, man.
Listen, mate. How you do what you do, I don't know. I'd have them by the throat. These guys, I'd have them by the. But you know, you're in there deep, mate, and you're respected as an auditor.
Balls
Thanks, I appreciate that. How is everyone anyway? Is everyone good? Good weekend?
Yeah, good. Having a good morning, yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm just waiting for you to interact with us individually, because I don't know if you love us, haters, or fucking just, you know, but
Chris, listen, I don't mind you, bro. I think you're a bit full of shit. Not full of shit in the sense of like everything that comes out your mouth is full of shit, but I don't know, you're a nice guy, Chris. I ain't got no problem with you. I didn't agree with when I see you. No, I didn't agree with you when you were over on another channel, and it was kind of like they're all picking on me. When I don't really think it was like that, but you're all right, mate. You're all right, buddy.
You were all of them. I can sincerely hear in your voice and what you said. You didn't take it as that. And personally, mate, I do respect you for that. And honestly, I do not lose any sleep over it, but I do use it in my advantage, how it's been used as content against me, how I can create, and not from your own benefit, how I can create content for it. And Bear, you're a big knower of creating content. I've seen your last few videos, my friend. You are an art at editing, okay? So don't think I don't follow and watch everything you do, Bear, right? My eyes are on you, I see what you do.
That sounds a bit creepy, man. It sounds like a stalker or something.
I'm creepy in a good way.
Morning, Jamie.
Well, guys, listen, I'm going to have to go. It's been great talking to you all. Cheered me up on a Sunday morning.
On, Bobby.
Bobby's gone to the club now. That's where Bobby's gone. He's gone to the social club.
Hey, I'll see you all there in half an hour. How's that? We'll all have a pint together. And we'll pay my prices because mine were cheapest. Right, lads? Have a great day.
Bobby.
Have a great day. Love you all to bits. Thanks, ministry.
See you later, mate. Lovely talking.
Well, come on when you go live, Bobby. Cheers, Bobby.
Right, well, that's it. Fuck new. Fuck new. Bobby's gone. Bobby's gone with me as well. I'll go to bed.
Yeah, I like Bobby. He was one of the first panels I went on when I came into this live sort of thing on YouTube, and he always says it how he sees it, and he's got in hot water in the past for it, but yeah, not anything that 1,000 other people haven't said, but yeah, I like Bobby. He's got a good channel. The one he
That's
lost.
The first time I've actually spoken to him, and he seems really, really nice.
Where's Bear gone?
He is. He's a well-grounded fella. I don't know. His connection might have gone. He's dropped out anyway. Bear's dropped out. So Bobby's a nice guy. He's a nice guy to talk to.
Log man.
Listen, Bobby is an old. Bobby reminds me of what I was growing up. He's an old school legend, right, with old school values and beliefs, right. And in my eyes, people like him, and this is no disrespect to them, they get grandpa rights. They can believe what the freaking hell they want to, right, as long as they aren't being aggressive. And Bobby was such a gentleman there. It was a dream. It was a pleasure to listen to him.
Hey, going back to the 80s, did your mother actually give you malt extract from a jar
Oh yeah, yeah.
last thing at night? Don't know
I'll
if
tell you what,
anybody
my
else
eyes
has
have
heard
done so
about
much
that.
off. It wasn't. It
It
was
was
social services that have a field day with it now.
flipping awful.
Big up, Logman.
Yeah, look, man.
Logman's having problems laying eggs by the sound of it.
He's a very, very, very talented man, Logman. I've watched some of his stuff, what he creates, and again, it's like he's a very hands-on person. I really respect people like that, Logman. So big up yourself, Log.
I love Logman.
Yeah, I've got subs only mode on, but I'm surprised I haven't had a trolling. I've been waiting to fucking play a troll my new fucking video.
I'm here. I'm trolling you right now,
Right,
Ministry.
right, here we go then.
Play it.
Yeah, this one's for the ghosting trolls.
Excuse me,
No, I'm
fucker,
clipping
but who
this.
do you
Don't
think
you
you
worry
are to
about
come
that.
here acting like a complete dog shit? Mentally incapable, monkey fingering, white dog shit eating, nana banging, fucking bin dipping junkie cunt who likes to project your own insecurity and flaws onto others. Now fuck off and look for used needles in a city centre public toilet. Bastard cunty fuckwit wanker spaz. Ha 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 prick.
Right, you've hurt
That's
me
a new
feelings
one
now.
for
I'm going.
the
I'm a
trolls,
fucking. You've hurt me feelings,
Exactly.
Ministry. Oh, it's brilliant, that mate.
That's a new one for the trolls, that is.
I don't
Hi,
know how you do it.
Midland.
I don't know how you do stuff like that. Again, I'm not very like technically savvy. So what I upload is just raw footage from me, like basically if you just laying bricks and doing stuff, whatever. But these lives, I would never go on my own live. I'd never, ever be that stupid to put me on live. I'm a bit cleverer than that. But
See, I
you know,
want to try that. I want to try that, but I need to try to sort a mod out first, because I know I'm going to get a load of rubbish.
Have you
How
got
I
any
do it, I
videos up?
don't know. I'll find out. I'll do a test live or something. I think they
Have you got any
say.
videos up?
I did, but I took them off.
Just make a little video, 5-10 second video saying I'll be going live soon or something, and post it to your channel as a video. And then people will be able to comment on it. And then if they comment on it and you want to moderate them, you'll be able to moderate them from their comment.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I went live last night, and within 5 seconds, I had about 7 people in. And
that's all right. That though, mate, for your first live.
I just wasn't sure what button to press because this is classed as a mobile device. So there's all settings and everything that I just don't know what to do. So,
Right.
but
So you need to go back to the basics and drawing board, as I do, right, and understand technology. It's not as simple as it makes me look like. For example, you see what Ministry's just put up there and how he moderates his lives. Well, I'm honesty, bud. It's
okay, Anne-Marie.
It's
I
really
see
hard.
that.
So you need to have somebody like a Ministry or someone. Are you spraffing for a mod? Because you need to ask Ministry now. You don't want to ask me. I'm not gonna. I couldn't be your mod. I wouldn't tell you that.
No, because you sound too much like gamer. So
Yeah.
joking.
Game, I'll be your mod. Game, I'll be a
I'm
good
quite
mod.
a liberal mod. I only mod a few channels, but like Andrew's the other night, there was 4 of us mods in there. Me, Gripper, Susan, Robert, and
Yes.
It was absolute fucking chaos. I blocked about 5 or 6 people, and I know Gripper and Susan did the same. And then we were constantly deleting comments. It got that bad. So sometimes I can be quite a heavy-handed mod. And I'll,
I'd rather have a mod that can just one that can sort the chat out. See you later, Real Honest.
yeah, love, man.
See you later, mate. Have a good day, mate.
Honestly, that
Steve's
must have been
in
hard work, that, mate, because look at Andrew J. Honestly, of all things, I do think he's a very nice guy and he's very easily led. And you know, to do what you do on his panel must be very hard work. Hence why the 4 names you just spouted out to me there, in the short time I've been on here, I wouldn't be able to have anything bad ever said about them people. Gripper, yourself, Susan, Rob, yous are good mods, and Andrew J is not as stupid as people may think he is, because he picks his mods wisely. But he's got a lot of traffic.
He had like, it was like 150 in the chat, and there was people, because fucking Sprinkle tried to dox Zara live on the panel. He tried to dox her full name. People in the chat started going bonkers, trying to start to dox phone numbers and all sorts. So, you know, we had no choice but to fucking remove the comments, time them out.
Have you actually noticed that Zara's gone now? Because she was chatting to me. She's all of a sudden gone.
No, she's not. She was on panels. Like, she was talking on panels last night.
Before I joined the panel.
She was in the chat. She'll be bouncing around. If Flavors is awake and live, she'll be watching him probably.
Some people have a little bit of a break from YouTube because it can get too much. Because if I can say it from a personal point of view, your mental health can take effect if you let it on places like this. Hence why I was on Demonologies last night. And here, Ministries, these are 2 safe places where you can be who you are. Fair dues, you may get some judgment, but again, it's nothing like the channels what get 400 or 500 in, and they're just there for the drama, and they want you to be a twat, you know. And
see, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels like Andrew J's, etc. And I just will not write in the chat. I'd like to watch them, but things do get too tense.
Morning, Doctor. Yeah,
so I know what channels to write in.
And I've taken to avoiding certain channels. I've started watching a few of them again because they seem to have chilled out a bit and gone back to being amusing rather than just berating people. And I can't watch it when there's 6 people or 5 people on the panel all shouting at each other. You can't understand a fucking word that's being said by anybody, and the hosts just let it go. And I can't watch that because. Well, you
saying that, I'm still subscribed to the cesspit, and I do watch it probably once a week.
Yeah. Well, I watched it the other night for the first time in probably a month.
It's all about beating each other up.
But Gamer and that were on there. Andrew was on there, and other people, and it was funny. It was amusing. You know what I mean? It was. I know they were a bit
standards, isn't it? It's 80 standards on YouTube.
With all the constant finger pointing and bacon shouts and all that sort of thing all the time. Baseless accusations on panels. It's not good for anyone's fucking well-being. The people making the accusations or the people the accusations are being made against, because it's all fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, anybody can say anything on here, and you know, a majority of the chat or people watching are going to think, oh yeah, that must be fucking true because they said it. When in fact,
see, I've got nothing against Filmboy. Filmboy's channel used to be really good, and then he turned it into the cesspit where he was calling people out, and now it's just turned up as you know, come on here if you want to fight each other.
And now, but what it is it's content, and you've got to understand, you know, honestly, YouTube, I'm very new on you, I'm a virgin, but YouTube is just basically, It can be for some people
A
release
virgin.
from,
A
release from
a
reality.
fucking
Release
virgin up
from
north.
reality
Get
where they
out
can
of
be
it.
someone that they're not an actual person. But you will notice that a lot of them people don't actually put a real name up and a real face. Like the three of us have got, yeah. I've got nothing to hide me. You can Google my name. I've got no acros, no like.
Well, I've got
What
my
they love
name
to
on
go,
here,
what they
so
love to go off.
I haven't got a
What
shite.
YouTubers love to go off. They love to go off this stuff, but it is also going to put a target. Honestly, these channels know what they're doing. You have to take your hats off to them, but their purpose and goal is different to likes of ministries, deanologies, and stuff like that. Whatever.
I was just saying good morning to people in the chat there.
Have you heard another 174 killed at football match in Indonesia? Was that a fire or was it a bomb?
I would know. I don't watch a mainstream media, to be honest. It's fucking propaganda machine, isn't it? Most of it.
I don't like
Designed to
football.
fucking bring your mood down. If you notice, there's hardly anything positive on the news anymore.
No, it's like remember what Neil said in the Young Ones? Don't bring me down and hassle me, man.
Yeah. Big up.
Sleep gives you
I love
cancer.
you so much. I really do.
Thank you very much. I wish the wife did.
Fighting. 174 killed by fighting. Jeez.
Yeah, over there they like to fucking fight with sticks and that, though, don't they?
Oh, this is a new thing, isn't it, though? Sorry, mate, carry on.
No, you, my friend. I was just trying to fill a gap there.
This is that thing, isn't it? Against those two different. Well, it's a clash, isn't it? That's happening.
Like you've just tried to put me against Mackerman and Geordie. It's what's called pride. It's what's called honour in their eyes because their football team is better than theirs. But realistically, each player that's on their team is being paid 10 times more than the best person's salary who's fighting for them. And that player isn't bothered about what the fuck happens to anyone that's fighting. They couldn't give it to. If anything, they dumb it down. It's down to people's own beliefs and what they want. These people that go out to do the fighting are wanting to do that. I don't justify anybody dying for any way, means, shape, or form. But football is a horribly overpaid sport in my eyes, which is overrated and overpaid. And I'm going to get hated for this, right? I am. But rugby is a man's game. You never see a rugby player get up after getting a kick in the shin and go,
I used to play rugby in Wales, don't you?
Their lugs are hanging half off, right? And they get back up and want to play. A footballer gets not even kicked in the shin and they're diving over. And again, it's to try and fake a penalty. But my God, drama queen springs to mind, you know, prima donna, stuff like that, them names for footballers. It's ridiculous.
Talking about football, mate, I hope the kids aren't listening, Paul. Right? If that's a dig, no, he isn't here at the moment, and you will actually notice that I actually turn it off. I've got his agreement with the parents. If he wants to talk to Tony, other than that, I always turn the video off and the volume.
You're doing a cardinal sin here. You're reading the chat while on a panel, aren't you? That's what you're doing, isn't it?
What's that, mate?
You're doing a cardinal sin on YouTube. You're reading the chat while in a panel.
Well, no, I like to go and welcome people that come in. That's
most definitely the panel, the chat, all know that Chris and Brixiana wish them all the best, right? but I am not multitask skilled like the feminine species on this earth, right, are able to do.
Oh,
So I concentrate on one thing. I'm not multitaskable. I can't do two things at once. And this is where the chat will absolutely get on by their self, right? And if they slate the panel, if whatever, this is where you've got ministry who oversees this, whatever. But when you get engrossed in the chat and it's a controversial comment, what you mightn't like, you kind of get off track. Hence
Well, no,
why
I'd rather be honest and just talk with the chat, because I mean the chat makes a channel, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, but do it myself. And again, after I come off a live stream, I'll go into the chat and wish them all the best. And then I will read the comments laterwards, right? Regardless of what they are. But interacting with the chat while on a panel, in my experience, can be volatile, because some of them are there to just, like, not all of them, some of them are there to push your buttons, and that can turn the panel toxic, in my opinion.
I know it does. I mean, I've had it with a certain person, but there you go. Let's carry on, yeah? Right.
Carry on regardless. And it's me, ministry. What
got
kind of
jealous
doobie you
of it.
smoking?
Huh?
What kind of doobie you smoking?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
You had Mac 1 and Dog put together, mix it up. It's called Mackie Days.
No.
Oh, shut up. You make me angry now.
I just try to change the conversation and lighten the mood. This is my like, this is how I try. Look. I'd rather have people laugh at us, right?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say just then.
I'll probably look really stupid to people, but honestly, it's me.
Oh, shut up,
if you sat
gamer.
in the bar with us and you had a drink with us, you'd realise that I am just a loudmouth motherfucker that wants to be heard above everybody else. But at the end, I can't shut up when told to. But if I see a gap of silence, I'm going to fill it.
Yeah, we know. But then again, I can't shut up anyway. Going by last night's experience, I took over Arkash's channel. I took over Tony P's channel.
Arkash is a good lad. Tony P's channel needs took over, because what I've looked at, they're very boring and dull to start off with.
Arkash is okay unless it gets somebody. I tell you what, he can always fit his words in when there's nobody there. Who else? Mark Kelly's I took over last night. Jeez.
I watched a bit of Arkash and then Mark Kelly, and like I said, my eyes were fluttering and I was knackered, so I think I went to sleep about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Ministry, you've had a lot on though, my friend. You've been up. Your body clock's fucked, isn't it, mate? And in theory, it is. It's hammered, isn't it? I know exactly how that feels, my friend. But I'm off work this weekend, and I'm relishing. I mean, don't get us wrong. I'd love to be in bed now, but I'm on kid duty, and the youngest one, he wakes up when the fuck he wants to, mate. And if I don't give her some rest, then I'm not going to be able to sleep all day.
Yeah.
Well, give her a night nurse trifle.
Give her some amitriptyline and Valium that she doesn't know about, and that's why she's fucking silent.
Well, I was talking yesterday because I was in the chemist picking up my missus' prescription. There's a few people, and then a woman came in. She had a good look around, then walked up to the counter and says, "Oh, they keep the good night nurse behind the counter in here." Turned around and walked out. I thought, I fucking know what you're after. I don't know whether she was after a freebie, trying to lift some fucking night nurse or what.
Oh shit! I kind of pinched into that now because it's behind the counter.
Hi, Purple Spliff. How you doing, mate?
Purple Spliff, big old Purple Spliff. He's a fucking good lad.
Bus Wanker, that's my brother's dog, actually, the one that was just on camera. My brother's lurcher. My two are here as well, but that's my brother's lurcher, that is.
It's a ministry. Again, I've been here a short while, but I've kind of gathered that obviously people like yourself and that have got a kind of loyal following and whatnot, right? And obviously people looking out for you. Hence why you let a dickhead like me on your panel, right? Because obviously, but I really do appreciate you letting us on the other night. Sorry for me finger
Away,
waving.
man. Away, man.
I do appreciate
It's
it.
no
It was on
worries,
the
Chris.
night, right? But you had massive control
Dixie,
of that.
get away.
And it was very controversial, wasn't it? But it was entertaining because we had different views. And
Morning, Benji.
you're very calm, Ministry. Very
Yeah, it
fucking.
was
Like,
entertaining. It was. I've had some flack for it, but I don't care. You know, for letting sprinkles on. And it was against my better judgment. But like I said, I'm soft-hearted. He comes backstage with his fucking puppy dog eyes, looking as if he needs someone to talk to, because I think he does. I think he craves that fucking human interaction, even if it's virtually. Even if it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter to him.
well, you
That's
never
why he's
porn
so
bombed you.
controversial.
Never porn bombed
He
you.
doesn't
That
mind the
shows how much
negative
respect he's
energy.
got for you.
Well, that
Can I just say, Ministry of Madness, you want to change, you want to take those things off, because by the look of your name, it makes you sound like you're a really angry person.
I know.
It
I
does.
changed my
It
name
does
the other
work.
day to Ministry of Outcasts, and when I redid it, I put the wrong emoji in. But I was thinking about that this morning. I'm going to take the emojis away, I think, or just have one on the end or something.
Have a smile at the end. You get more.
That name was what attracted me to your channel, Ministry, right? But now I understand what you're the Ministry of Madness. So everyone that comes in your panel are more or less mad as fuck. But you are the ministry to control them. You are the minister, right? This is what it's about. Now, I do agree you should take them emojis away, because I couldn't see his fucking live stream link because of the emojis, right? That's what I was annoyed at. Other than that, his name is absolutely bang on and fitting.
Yeah. A few people have said it's just fitting to YouTube. YouTube is a Ministry of Madness, the same as it's a YouTube asylum. Rob's got the name spot on. YouTube is an asylum. We're all fucking inmates, every single one of us.
So the thing is, I've seen you on channels, and I've actually seen you in the chat. And do I say hello because of those emojis? Do I? Or is he a nasty person? But you know, because I think we spoke last night, didn't we?
Say hello to you.
Yeah.
Ministry's totally different when he's on a chat, right? He is, but he is not a disrespectful person. It's like everyone in the chat, they put the comments up to keep the chat going. When you're on a panel, you have to kind of try and be as true as yourself. Again, this is my opinion. True as just can't beat yourself. So when you see Ministry on a panel, he's so calm. It's like if the end of the world was coming, he'd be the man that negotiate you into a bus quietly, got you away from the environment, whatever, quietly, organized the rations quietly with no stress on whatever. And it's fucking worrying that someone can do that, right? Never want to cross a man like him, honestly.
But that's the thing. I mean, it's only the avatar, well, the things that are around your name that make you look like as if it's, you know, do I talk to him or not?
But I'm Chris the Brick. I'm Chris the Brick. What do you get from that? Chris the Brick.
You're a tradesman.
I can't see Chris the Brick in chat.
A tradesman.
I'm a fucking bricklayer.
Exactly.
And I thought I wanted a cool look at. I was called the Milky Bar Kid, Where's Wally, Joe 90, all of these names under the sun growing up, right? So I thought, if I can come on YouTube and recreate myself, I'm going to give myself a cool fucking name. And Chris,
I take it you're blonde.
What's that, Paul?
I said, I take it you're blonde.
I'm bald.
Blonde.
No, I'm bald.
Well, I know you're bald.
Yes, when I was younger, I was a Hitler youth apart from the blue eyes. I didn't have them. I was the Milky Bar Kid. I was.
We all had that as kids in the 80s, though, didn't we?
I was 84. I was born in 84. I'm an 80s child, but I'm an 80s baby.
Oh, you're younger than me. I was born in 77.
Of course, I'm younger than you. I was raving with people like you. I was
I was
DJing
born,
for people like
born
you.
on Armistice Day, 11/11/77.
I was born out. It was 26th of September last month. Was my birthday. I was 38. You know what the best present I got for it was? Apart from the socks and everything I got, I thought I was 39. I'm not. I'm 38. That's a fucking year I've gained.
You do forget though, don't you?
When
Sorry,
you're
guys.
thick as fuck like me, you do.
I'm going to have to address something in the chat a minute.
Hi,
Mrs.
Sparky.
Isaac, Emily has said she's 17. She must have verified to be able to get on my channel. She's not a mod or anything. I've got no problem with her commenting. So you're going to have a yellow card warning, I'm afraid, Mrs. Insects.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
Sorry, I had to dish out a warning there. I don't like timing people out and stuff, but I won't have people bullying in the chat either.
What happened?
That's
Ministry,
what
what
I said
happened?
about moderating my chat. I'll give people warnings. It's Emily is welcome in the chat here.
Fill me in. I'm really oblivious to what's just happened.
Mrs. Insects is like saying Emily's 14 and she's a troll and this, that, and the other. Morning,
Are you sure that's Mrs. Insects? Because I know a lot of people have faked Mrs. Insects account,
Well, I can't tell from here, so it very well could be.
Definitely.
It very well could be because it's the first time I've seen Mrs. Insects in my chat.
I do love Mostly, like as much as controversy people don't. Me and Mostly have got a lot in common.
Where I am.
So you better safe than sorry, Ministry. This is what I'm saying about you and Dino do exactly. Dino had me waiting 25 minutes and he's backstage last night, giving us this and telling us to do this and all that and whatnot before I came on and whatnot. But it's because of the right reasons. Now, what you've just done there is absolutely bang on, my friend. If you're not sure, then fuck it. But
yeah, it's a fake.
I mean,
I just said it, or someone said it's a fake. So,
right, I'm gonna go, guys. Peace out. Love you all loads. And
go on, fuck off, then you Jade. Go on, fuck off to some set pit or whatever.
Oh, piss off! You sound like him.
Fuck off, right? Christopher and Gamer.
Yeah. See you later, Gamer.
I love you, my friend. Right.
See you, Gamer. Go and play your Anakin game. Go on. I love you, really. Right. See you later, guys.
Cheers, Paul. Cheers for coming on.
Hey. He's just ripped me to bits there.
Yeah, I don't think you sound like Gamer, to be fair.
Thank you. Do I look like Gamer as well? Look at it. I've been told with my glasses off, I might be bong-eyed, but apparently I look 10 years younger. I can't see it. I've got my glasses off.
No, the only way you'd look like Gamer is if you put a mask on, like in his avatar photo.
Oh, honestly, Ministry. I honestly, I love panels like this, mate, because it's just so relaxing and it's so again, I need disrespect to the chat. I'm not bothered about the nasty comments. They're gonna come regardless. Yeah. But you can be who you are, as I was on Deanologies, but in other ones, you end up getting roped into that like nasty side where everyone can be a vindictive twat and they can be pushed. Their buttons can be pushed. Everyone's can, and I'm sure everyone will admit that. But when your buttons are deliberately pushed, you're going to be provoked more. But here, it's just banter, and it is, my friend, it is. I love being on here. And again, I'd much rather love to be asleep like Ministry, but this bugger here has got me wide awake.
Morning, Smithers. Yeah, like I said, I'm always an early bird, but I've been sort of because I've been fucking busy with like back and forth hospitals and stuff, and fucking the last like 3 nights I've been like flaking out early. And last night my eyes were fluttering by 8:30, and fucking hell, and I was up at 3 again.
How are you
So
finding the parking at the hospitals, Ministry? Because honestly, bud, you know, unless it's absolutely appalling to get parked at a hospital where I live anywhere, you know, without, I
yeah,
mean, don't get us wrong, you know, like unless your woman's pregnant and you get that pass for a small few hours where you're allowed to park predominantly in the hospital. Other than that, you made the park like sometimes 2 streets away and pay through the
yeah,
nose for it.
yeah. No, it's the car parks here in Wales are free. Most of them in the hospitals, unless they're privately owned. But my missus has got a disabled badge, and we go to the Heath in Cardiff that much. I've got my own secret little spot. There's a little area sort of out the way of the main hospital. There's a little dialysis unit where my wife sometimes goes, and you've got to have special permission to park there. But I just fucking park there anyway, and keep an old
You've
letter
got to be
from the
careful.
nurses and just put it in the window of the car. I never have any hassle with a blue badge and a letter from the nurses. Like,
Ministry, 2 seconds, mate. I've just got to interact with me second oldest, right? Because he's going out now to play.
yeah, carry on, Chris. Carry on.
Right, sorry about that. He just asked for a lift to the gym, and I mean, albeit it's only 10 minutes up the road, but I can't because I'm monitoring a child. Yeah, it would be irresponsible of me to do that. So he's fucking walking, right?
Yeah.
No, Ministry, honestly, I really feel your pain. You know, parking at hospitals and stuff, it's absolutely hell off. But you've got to suss the bits if you've got your own little sweet spot, what you've got sussed. And you shouldn't have said that on you, because if ever, where do you live again? Where do you live, just in case I've got to go to hospital near there?
South Wales.
South. Oh my! I've worked in Wales, right? I have. I've worked all over this country and whatnot, but Wales, it's one of them. Like, I love the fact they've got like the signs on the roads written in Welsh and English.
Yeah.
It's so patriotic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's yeah.
You
It's
don't
funny.
sound Welsh, so Ministry. You don't sound Welsh.
I'm born and raised in Sussex.
Sussex.
Till I was 12, and then I went to North London then for 3 years, and then South Wales when I was 15. I've been here ever since.
Do you like where you are?
Yeah, I like the area I'm in. I don't like living in the middle of the town centre. I've got to be honest. Like, it's only a small town, really small town, but I don't like living in the town centre.
See, Ministry, do you like being out in the sticks, as I call it, in like the rural areas?
I am in the sticks, yeah, and I couldn't live in the fucking city again.
I hate living in the
I
city.
find them too
I hate
hectic. You know, I said before, I offended a few people before. They didn't take offence, but I said I'll never go to London again, because last time I went for a Ozzy Osbourne gig, we had that much fucking trouble. Sorry, phone call.
Anyway, Ministry's on his phone call, so what we'll do is we'll just any opticians in the house, can you tell us what the eye's doing here? Because it's like I'm really struggling to see through the left eye. The right eye's fine. Okay. But Ministry, you finished yet? Because I'm really finding it hard to struggle this part anyway. Fucking hell, this is a reason why I couldn't do my own lives. Fuck me, talking about being under pressure. Ministry. Anyway, 1 in the chat if you want Chris a break to do a solo dance for you with his dog. 2 in the chat if you'd rather us fuck off and die. Bear in mind, I can't read the chat, right? So Ministry will have to tell us. So I'm surmising by now I've got 1,000,000 twos. Okay. If I've got any ones,
Sorry about
Molly's
that.
ready.
Pesky phone.
Thank fuck for that, Ministry. The pressure. The fucking pressure. It was like a fucking bottle jack on me head, mate. It was. So read the chat for us and see how many ones and twos you got. Because I did ask a question when you were gone. I just want to know how many people want us to do the dance with Molly or to fuck off and die.
Okay, there's a 1, a 69.
I can do that. Any twos? Many twos?
No, none.
Right, are you just being nice to Chris the Brick, the Specky Geordie, or are you being honest? Because honestly, I'm about to get the dog up on her back 2 feet and do the dance I was promised to the chat. As long as you don't class it as porn bombing. No, Ministry, honestly, mate, that was fucking hard going that there, mate. This is one reason why I couldn't do my own lives. I mean, I'd take me hat off to use lads that do your own lives, regardless of controversy. It's fucking hard graft, mate. When you've just left me there and went on the phone, I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? You know what I mean? So I just resorted to humour or like self-pity indulgence, you know what I mean? Where I take the piss out of myself for other people's amusements.
Yeah. So I just had to take a headshot then and block the fake Mrs. Insects, I think. So
do you think?
Well, that's just a straight red card, you fucking melty foul-mouthed chunt. Now go and remove yourself from your nana's anus.
Sorry, Chris. I had to do that. So I had to take a headshot. I had to take a headshot there. I kind of that was the real Mrs. Insects. Steve said.
Listen, if it was a real Mrs. Insects, right? If she can hear us, her and her husband or Gadgie, whatever I call it, right? If they're not married, darling, Gadgie. I fucking love them. I do. As much as other people might hate them. And I have witnessed people trolling Mrs. Insect accounts while mostly's on a panel because the target people like mostly is an antagonizing twat. He doesn't even realize he's doing it. This is why I love him, because he's admitted it. But me and Mostly have had a conversation and we've got a lot in common as far apart as we are. And we kind of have this understanding, like where, sometimes we may be viewed as bellends, but realistically, it just is who we are. And I can't, I would have just let that person on my panel. I just let them come up and do what the fuck they want, whatever. And then after the fact, I would have, what the fuck have I done, But honestly, this is where brains come into it, mate. And unfortunately, I was at the back of the queue for that.
Yeah. No worries, Paul. Come on anytime, fella. Morning, Diane. Just reading the chat a minute. It's all right. There's something going on in the chat. I don't know. I've blocked someone. I don't know if I've blocked the real person. I haven't got a fucking clue.
Are you bothered? Are you really bothered?
No, there's mods there to take care of it anyway, so fuck it.
Listen, mods, step up to the game, right? You're on Ministry's channel. This ain't no fucking newbie channel. Honestly, Ministry, I don't know how you're doing, mate. I really don't. You've got some really good mods. You've got some really good awareness. Yeah, obviously your chat gets filled with good people, and obviously the odd non-beer, the odd like slyo who comes over to vindictively manipulate whatever. But I mean, I don't know how you do it, mate. Honestly, I really don't. It's entertaining to watch, but for me, it's baffling to understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the old. I know I've got a couple of accounts, but I've got a couple of different channels, you know. But I don't understand when people have like 6, 8 accounts and all that sort of thing. That baffles me. I find it like awfully strange.
See, ministry. I'm on my son's account on his iPad now, and it's Ollie Wilshire, which obviously Chris a Brick. If you look at my name, it's Chris Wilshire. But I've got no microphone on my phone, and you know what I find really funny? Listen to this, ministry. I was on a live the other day, right? I'll not say his name, but I really do like him and respect him. And he thought I was doing in a persona, like doing a new act, right? Because I wasn't speaking.
Yeah.
No, it was because my mic doesn't fucking work. So I couldn't speak. So I was like, and he thought it was a new act I was bringing on. I'm not that fucking clever. I'm not that bright, right? I appreciate the fact that he thought that, but he's probably going to watch this now and then realizing, Chris, you're a proper, just a proper bellend. And I hope he does realize, because I don't want any credit for being intelligent.
Yeah, we're all just here for fucking a laugh. Well, I am anyway, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, I even find the trolls amusing. I've blocked a couple that were giving me an Andrew grief when we were on live. Well, they weren't really giving us grief. They were attacking attacking Bear, but it was just fucking out of order. So I blocked them, and I blocked 2 trolls.
Bear is one of the most Bear ministry. Bear is more than capable of looking after himself, and I do honestly. I would think that man would be sitting, encouraging the shit coming towards him, because unlike someone like me, I haven't got the intellectual savvy to react back with them and whatnot and make them look like this fucking small. Right? But Bear is a very intelligent person. Other than that, like, I respect your like the allegiance to them, because honestly, what I do know of Bear, he is a very entertaining person, but I'd like to believe he is who he says he is, as he believes, whatever. It's just what YouTube's about. Until you sit and have a pint with someone in the bar ministry, until you actually sit there and physically drink with someone, not even drink, have a Costco coffee or a meal, you're not going to visually have to have a reference to that person and understanding of them. No. Sorry. Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, Bear's a big man, capable of looking at himself. But me, you can moderate my channel anytime, mate, if I ever go live, right? Which I never will, so you've got no worry. Anyway, ministry, have you seen this, right? This is from my youngest son. He's autistic, right? And he's got this swing. And no, it's not a fucking sex swing, right, by the way. But watch him.
Yeah.
He swings in this all day long, mate. Joey?
Morning, Bob. Good idea, Bob. I've still got coffee. I think it's still warm.
It just made us look like a bellend now he is, yeah. Come on, get in this. Right. He's moving all the stuff out the way, ministry, so he can get in and swing properly. And I do ministry, I'm gonna have to go, mate, because I didn't want to disrupt your live anymore, mate, because I've got the little one kicking off, mate, and I didn't want to piss the panel off in the chat, whatever. Sorry, the chat. Obviously, father duties come first, but listen, big up the chat, big up ministry, right?
Cheers,
love you all from Chris a Brick, right? See you later, people. Right? Thank you for having us on, my friend.
No worries. It's been a nice, friendly and eventful live so far, apart from the shenanigans in the chat. If I have blocked or the real Mrs. Insects, I'm a model unblocker, I'll do it. It's not blocked in StreamYard, so yeah, a bit of fun. I'm not going to be on long because going out for dinner today. apparently. That's I've had a text. We're going out for dinner, so we'll be going at 11:30. Don't often do a proper roasty dinner, so I'll be having a proper roasty dinner out today, which will be nice. Yeah, big up, Susan. But yeah, my new little videos on Premiere, just for a laugh. There's along the same lines as my other video content. So yeah, it's all for bants with the subs and the chat, as you know. But I'm glad I put subs only mode. I'm not sure if it's 5 or 10 minutes, but it seems to have stopped the bot attack, which I had yesterday, which was fucking bonkers. I've never experienced anything like that. So that was a bit fucking loopy, you know. Yeah, I had all my VPN turned on and my malware and everything. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just saying about the bot thing the other day. I've never experienced anything like it. The live chat was flooded, and it was like links and just random words. And one came backstage and flooded the private chat as well. So that's why I had to shut down. I went into my malware and everything, and there was fucking so many attempts to get into my computer. It was unbelievable. But the malware had stopped it all. Oh dear. I'm not going to be on for long, but do I have to dish out yellow cards?
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
Well, there's someone in having a little naughty step. Bear Britain asks, my channel is age restricted. It is age restricted. So there you go. It's age restricted.
Excuse me, fucker, but who do you think you are to come here acting like a complete dog shit? Mentally incapable, monkey fingering, white dog shit eating, nana banging, fucking bin dipping junkie cunt who likes to project your own insecurity and flaws onto others. Now fuck off and look for used needles in a city centre public toilet. Bastard cunty fuckwit wanker spaz. Ha 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 prick.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
Whoever that is, 50-year-old gamer, my channel is age restricted. 100% age restricted. So if she is underage, she would have had to verify. Here come the bots again. I'm finishing in a minute to go for dinner. I've had a good stream up to now, but the trolls seem to be out and about. Do I care? No. Morning, Galaxy. I'm only on for another 5 minutes or so. Got to get ready to go out then. Finish my coffee and be going for dinner then. We've had a good stream for an hour and 30. And now we're getting spammed by trolls with yeah. Gypsy auditor, haven't got a clue. I don't know what GMM is, but whatever. Like I said, I don't mind the trolls. Bounces off me. It's they can say what they want. Like I've said, you know, my fucking channel is age restricted. My videos are age restricted. So yeah, whatever. Whoever comes and subs and whatever must have age verified themselves with YouTube. So, including yourself, trolls. So don't give it all that fucking nonsense. You know you're talking shite. At least I'm getting subs out of having all these different trolls. I don't, you know.
Oh dear, it seems that we have a complete fucking reject backstage trying to disrupt the stream. What do we do with the cock gobbling, cat kicking, mummy dependent virgin whose only enjoyment in life is masturbating to old Littlewood's catalogues? Ha, 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 fucking bus wanker.
I haven't got a clue who Cosmic Kitty is Phil Graham, to be honest. Yeah, I was up early, Flav. Early, mate. And then had half hour and then up early again. Yeah, my body clock's all too early. I've been watching late streams, so I've been getting up super early and doing early ones when it's quiet. But we put a couple of trolls this morning, but they can crack on. Like I said, they must have subbed to me, so big up the troll subs. Don't take offense to being timed out and shit. Yeah, like I said, dinner for me in a minute, so I'm going to be out of here. I might do. Gonna find something in a minute. Well, I won't. Big up Purple, big up the Outlaw King. Yeah, it's a wild one this morning. It's been a really good stream until, like I said, about 20 minutes ago when the trolls decided to turn up. There can't be many streams on or something.
Excuse me fucker, but who do you think you are to come here acting like a complete dog shit? Mentally incapable, monkey fingering, white dog shit eating, nana banging, fucking bin dipping junkie cunt who likes to project your own insecurity and flaws onto others. Now fuck off and look for used needles in a city center public toilet. Bastard cunty fuckwit wanker spaz. Ha 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 prick.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to do that because that's one of my new little videos. Yeah, Charles on toast. I don't know what I'm going to be having for dinner. I think I was going to have a roast dinner out, but the place we go in, they do other nice stuff which may tempt me away from roast dinner. But I'm going to call it actually. I've had a good stream. I do enjoy the trolls. I know it's not nice for people that they're having a go at, and as you can see, they get timed out and put on the naughty step, and immediately block some of them if it's necessary. So, you know. Nah, not got too much time on my hands. I was busy all day yesterday. Did a couple of lives, but I did them driving back and forth up in Cardiff. So, no, let's go for a treat. Out for cooked dinner today. Yeah, I made that myself, Purple. Yeah, I make them all myself. Cheers, Smithers. Nice one, fella. Smithers is always one of the fucking good ones. Always tries to have a positive frame of mind. I'm gonna, I'm gonna shut down anyway. My missus is shouting at me because it's 11:15. Yeah, I'm coming, and we got to be there for 8:30. So I'm gonna play this and shut you down straight after. Cheers, everybody who's come in. It's been fucking good numbers. It was a good panel. So, yeah, it's been a good stream up till 20 minutes ago, and the trolls decided to come in and, you know. But that's the way it is, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just roll with it. It's not amusing for the people that are being hassled, you know what I mean? But you know, I've got a thick skin, I can take it. But no, like I said, my channel is age restricted. So anyone that has come here must have had to verify themselves with YouTube at some point. So that's my take on it. Anyone that comes here at some point has verified themselves on YouTube. They must have done. That's the way I see the settings, you know. Right, I'm going to play a video and I'll be gone when it finishes. So cheers everybody. Cheers mods. Cheers everyone who came on the panel. Links will be pinned. And I'm out for dinner.
Oh dear, it seems that we have a complete fucking reject backstage trying to disrupt the stream. What do we do with the cock gobbling, cat kicking, mummy dependent virgin whose only enjoyment in life is masturbating to old Littlewood's catalogues? Ha, 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 fucking bus wanker. Well, that's just a straight red card, you fucking melty foul-mouthed chunt. Now go and remove yourself from your nana's anus.
Excuse me, fucker, but who do you think you are to come here acting like a complete dog shit? Mentally incapable, monkey fingering, white dog shit eating, nana banging, fucking bin dipping junkie cunt who likes to project your own insecurity and flaws onto others. Now fuck off and look for used needles in a city centre public toilet. Bastard cunty fuckwit wanker spaz. Ha 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 prick.